what the hell is going on. Okay, this isn't exactly how I imagined I start out our Christmas special, but I guess we are freaking going to set down some presents for the kids. So let's go, I guess. Okay. Well, this isn't a mod or anything, so I mean the reindeer I have is a mod, and of course, you know, this is part of the whoa. Alright, ho ho ho! Where are the little shits at? Uh-oh. And this is how Santa just come crashing through my window. Did I just die? I just died. Wow. What's up, I guess? I mean, that was the probably the strangest intro I've ever had. I mean, usually like when I start my gameplay, we are like, you know, we start in the game, stuff like that. But I guess we're gonna start from the menu because it seems like I'm gonna have to start from a previous save. So unfortunately, first of all, I want to go ahead and say Merry Christmas to everyone. You know, one of the most exciting times of the year. If you don't celebrate Christmas, happy whatever the hell you celebrate. Kwanzaa, and that's the only other holiday I know that celebrates here. Hey, if you don't celebrate Christmas, how you doing? Anyways, but for the people who do, huge shout out to anyone who, all the retail workers who have to work on Christmas. Yes, that is the thing in America. I don't know how it is anywhere else, but yeah, unfortunately, some places you still gotta work there. Obviously, you know, there's like, you know, people like, you know, I don't know, like firefighters, paramedic, police, you know, people like that. But then you also have the retail workers, they gotta work there. So shout out to you guys, and shout out to, you know, all the military people that, you know, are not even home for Christmas to see their families. You know, you're the reason why I can, or we can. I mean, I can too. I'm just doing a video for you guys on Christmas. Anyways, well, shoot, let's get started, I guess. So, unfortunately, excuse me. Unfortunately, I had to actually take away a couple mods. Yeah, I had to take away a lot of mods, but it's probably gonna mess up the save. But if it does, whatever, I'll restart the game with some less mods, because we didn't make it that far in the story, and I got a lot of time to kill since I got the whole weekend, right? So anyway. Okay, we won't question why he's naked, but around here?
Mara, protect us both.
Running
out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help.
No, I was thinking you running out of room, but I mean, let's see what we got for you. Oh, there you go. Perfect.
I'm ready. Let's continue.
You warm now? Alright, good. Alright! Well, before we start our adventure, today we are gonna do some sidetrack stuff. You know, it is Christmas, so we have a holiday, oh, I saw you sliding down weirdly, Scritch. So we have a holiday, like, thing to do. So in the world of Elder Scrolls, obviously there are holidays that they celebrate. There's one kind of like Christmas. Thing is though, I realize I do not know a whole lot about the Elder Scrolls holidays, so I will have to start doing some research on it. But anyways, the one that we're doing is from the creation club called Saturilia, something like that. I don't know what that means, but basically we can get like a Santa-like outfit and a reindeer mount, which is a definite yes. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk to these guys first. This is probably where I'm gonna crash. That's why. Just in case. What's up?
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
Have you had trouble with the locals?
Mostly,
I like her
it
eyes.
is the Nords. They do not like outsiders in their land. And so we are forbidden to enter their cities. When
That's
they
entirely
look
messed up.
upon us, they see only pickpockets and skooma dealers. It is most unfair. But we do our best to ignore them.
Remember, kids, don't judge a book by its cover. How long have you been in Skyrim?
Not long, in truth. I came to Skyrim after I found myself unwelcome in both Elsewhere and Cyrodiil. I seem to have an unfortunate talent for getting myself involved in misunderstandings with the law. Resad was able to look past that, and it was he who helped to set me up with a trade caravan. Now I work for him.
Cool. Alright, what you got for sale,
Take a
fam?
look.
You got Adventurer's backpack. If you have a Mage's backpack, I'll definitely take one, so you can give it to a Ronder. So, you know, make them look cooler and stuff like that. Daedra Silk. Ugh. Don't really have anything I kind of want. Oh! Ooh, fishing map. You know what? I'll leave them there, see if I can find them. I'll take a fishing rod, thank you. So I think we'll do some fishing as well. Because it'll be the first time we have actually fished, or I've actually fished on the channel. I did do... Why is this book for sale? I'm curious. Let's read it. But I actually did try to do a video on this yesterday, but it just crashed on me, and I lost like 30 minutes, and I was like, nah, I can't do all that again. Like, you know, it annoyed me to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna chill out for the rest of the night. So, you know, that's what happens. So, it's something that you have to work with when you're doing videos and stuff like that. So sometimes, like, I'll have like something I want to put on YouTube that is like really funny that, you know, me and my friends discovered and went across, and then all of a sudden I either didn't record it, or voices weren't in there. Thank you.
May your road lead you towards
or voices wasn't recorded and stuff like that, and it's like, oh well.
The road makes this one weary.
I like training in the art of speech.
You already know all that I know.
Okay.
I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
Oh yeah, fam. Hey, keep getting some more stuff. Alright, so the thing we are looking for is right here. So yesterday when I did this, I got attacked by 3 cultists, and there they are. Alright. Well, normally I don't like violence on Christmas, but I think we'll change the rules here. It's 2021 after all. Well, you missed. Alright. Lydia is such a boss. She's just gonna do that. Woo! Alright, try not to get hit by that hoe. Yeah! Just like what, cut your face off or something? Alright. Yeah, if the game crashes again, I'll definitely restart the entire playthrough. So I'm gonna be pretty vigilant and start, like, I don't know, whatever you call it. Maybe like capture more. Like, instead of recording all in one session, I'm just gonna not do that or whatever. You know what? I guess since you're really distracted, I guess I might as well go ahead and be working on my mage. Yeah, nice. Alright. I look how this guy was just so chill, chopping wood while we were in a battle for our lives, so. Sup, guy who doesn't look like Santa Claus? What do you have for sale?
Take a look.
Oh, I have you got for sale, but whatever. Alright, you got weapon? Why does Santa need weapons? Alrighty. Go ahead and get our gear. And the reindeer beer's bill of sale, not beer of sale.
Until next time.
Thank you. Alrighty, let's go ahead and put our new outfit on. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah! I could have gone with a white beard, but oh well, it's what it is. So, alright. Come here. Yeah. So, it is a reindeer, but it's mainly still acts like a horse. I think it still has everything like a horse. It's just a reindeer. So, alright. So then I came across here yesterday, and I saw this house that is casually being formed right in front of us. And I was like, hell yes. And this is where I discovered that we can do fishing, so. I'll go ahead and, I do not mind reading the book again, since, you know, I've only read it once, but definitely getting this fishing map. This is why I didn't buy that, because, what? Oh, man. The hell? Is there an astronaut over there? Oh no, it's a troll. Oh shit, and Lydia just went ahead and started fighting, okay. Well, looks like we're having a Christmas dinner tonight, boys. And Lydia. Alright. Death blow of the hell? I never seen that word before. Abernanit? Abernanit? Okay. Alright. So we'll go ahead and go back here and start reading the book. It's kind of a it's a good read of a book, but we'll go ahead and consider that our book read of the day. And yeah. So alright, gotta unlock this. I mean, I know I couldn't have spent my money on the fishing rod, but I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'll go ahead and help her out, you know. Scratch her back, she'll scratch mine with her sharp claws. I mean the Khajiit that we passed to. There we go. Alright. Sorry. I'm still unfortunately I'm still chucking cough drop like painkillers in max pain, so that's probably the worst thing about allergies is that the last thing to go is the cough, and it takes like 9 years for it to go away. Just to have it again in 3 months. So oh well, I guess it could be like TB. Alright. So this is the first book, by the way, that I've ever read in the Elder Scrolls universe. It's such a good book. And it, you know, the best part about it too is that it's actually like a scary horror-like book, so makes sense. Alright, here we go. Line and Lure by Alan Seabird. My name is Alan Seabird. My fame or lack thereof is irrelevant. I am not a writer, as it is so happened my wife gave me this quill when I retired. She called it a gift. To me it is a burden, but I suppose many teachers feel the same weight. If I were to walk the bridge to Sovngarde, I would take all my knowledge with me. Hard lessons learned from decades of fishing the waters of Skyrim. Why am I burping all of a sudden? In my life, I've fished in waters open and deep, amidst storms no mortal dare brook. I ventured down bottomless caves and challenged the monsters of the deep with my hook. I have seen them all and caught them all, be it fish, monster, or boot. With this guide, I will teach you how to do the same. Chapter 1, The Rod. Just as a warrior needs a sword and a blacksmith a hammer, the first thing any aspiring fisherman needs is a rod. You can find one at General Goods store, or left behind on boats and docked by other fishermen that have come before you. When you obtain one, wield it like you would a weapon, swinging it this way and that, get a feel for its balance and weight. It must become an extension of your body and mind. Basically, get a rod. Chapter 2, Supply. Once you have a rod, you will next need supplies. This includes bait and other essentials to capture the fish once it's been reeled close to the shore. However, you need not bring your own. It is customary in Skyrim to leave fishing supplies by waters where fish are plentiful. To find a set of fishing supplies is to be met with a greeting, a hearty hello from one fisherman to another. When you are done, you'll leave these supplies for the next fisher. That's just the way. So basically, in Skyrim, apparently, it is normal for fishermen to leave fishing supplies, you know, to wherever there are to be fishes to caught or to catch. And then once you're done, you leave your supplies there for another fisherman to come and, you know, do it again. Which is pretty nice, you know. I wish people would do that in real life, you know. That technically that would mean like free fishing for me. Anyways, chapter 3, casting the line. When you are ready to fish, bait your hook using the fishing supplies. Then cast your line with vigor and allow the hook to sink below the surface. The art of fishing is one of patience and focus. In particular, it requires the concentration of two senses, sight and touch. You might ask, how can one know if there are any nearby fish for the taking? It is no different than the way moths are drawn to a flame. When your bait lands on the surface of the water, nearby fish will excitedly converge. The ripples on the surface will quickly announce their presence. Watch for these ripples carefully. The more the water stirs, the more plentiful the number of fish. In contrast, a quiet surface when your line hits the water will tell you there are no more fish to catch, and you must return it in days' time. So basically, when you throw your line out, if there's ripples in the water, there's fishes. If there's not, you must come in within a day's time. In time, you will learn to tell fish apart based on the tug of your line. You will know the difference between a river betty's curious nibble and a carp's eager pull. Chapter 4, reeling it in. When you have hooked your fish, the time for patience and serenity is over. Now come the throes of war. Your fish will thrash as it fights for its life, but you must keep your grip firm and your mind focused as you reel your line and pull in your catch. Once you have reeled it in, the fish is yours. Scale it, cook it, and consume it how you please. Depending on your custom, there are different rituals to follow, but for all fishermen, a catch is always a cause for celebration. Chapter 5, the rare and unusual catch. Different fish are native to different climates. If you seek a variety of fish, do not stay in one place. Temperate lakes and streams to the south will hook you a different catch than snow-fringed ponds and pitch-black caverns. When you seek a fish that is seldom caught, the uncommon and rare fish that fishermen brag about until long in their years, your best bet is to fish when the sun is low on the horizon. Dawn and dusk offer the best chance to catch these elusive creatures. If you seek the very rarest of fish, special rods are required. Seek the advice of those in the Rithlan fishery. Follow their guidance and wisdom, just as you have done with me. Of course, not every catch will feed your belly. Some may fill your coin purse, while others have interesting uses to those who brew potion. In my travels, I have even heard tall tales of dwarven rods used to lure lost trinkets settled at the bottom of the ponds and lakes. For what purpose a Nord like myself cannot know. As the world moves on, such things are lost to time. Chapter 6. In conclusion, there you have it. As I stated at the beginning of this journey, I am no writer. What is written here are not words, but a piece of me. It is the callow boy who, in his arrogance, was nearly dragged into the water by a goldfish. It is the shivering fishmonger sitting on a frozen bucket in the dead of night, praying to Kine that he will live to see the sunrise. It is the old man who looks at the lake, drinking a potion of strength, turning back time so he can hook an old foe. It is part of me, and if you heed his message, it will become a part of you. Amen! That's a pretty good book right there, man. It basically teaches you about how to fish, so not so bad. Alright, and before we go fishing, we got one more journal to read. This one's actually kind of creepy. Tolith Journal. 22nd of Sun's Height, 4th Era 201. Sold to Wind Peak Inn. Salmon 16. Arctic Char 8. Crab Legs 12. 30th of Sun's Height, 4th Era 201. A traveler came passing through Sevier? Some kind of wizard. I've got no love for Wizard, but he offered me up potions and fire cells, all just for a place to lay up for a while. Of course, I agreed. Only a noble could dream of treasures like these. Second of last seed, 4th era 201, sold to Windpeak Inn, Salmon 13, Arctic Grayling 6. Last night I've seen Sevier casting his spells on mud crabs, of all things. Now I don't have any crabs to sell to the inn. He said that I could have them when he's done, but something's not right with those crabs when he's through with them. They smell old and foul. I imagine that regular crabs smell kind of weird, but I don't know. I never went to a beach to sniff crabs, so I might be wrong. 5th of last seed, 4th era 201. A mud crab tried to get me at. Wait, what? A mud crab tried to get at me. Wow. Ghetto English, everybody. A mud crab tried to get at me while I was sleeping last night. Good thing I keep a sharp blade under the bed. Tomorrow I'm going to tell my visitor that it's time for him to go. I've had enough of the chanting at all hours of the night. 7th of last seed, 4th era 201. I can't believe it. It's true what they say. No good deed goes unpunished. I told Sevier that he needed to leave, and he just started ranting about how this was his place now. Said not to forget our deal, that he was not to be disturbed. Now, I'm scared that he'll cast his magic on me if I have another crossword with him. 9th of last seed, 4th era 201. Now I know what he's been up to. He's been doing awful, evil magic on those crabs. Don't get me wrong, but crabs will snap your ankles with their claws just as soon as look at you. Wow. But they don't deserve this. I can't stay here. I'll head to Windpeak Inn next morning. Not coming back, not ever. This place is cursed now. Interesting. But basically, this dude was a fisherman. He let a mage in. So I imagine this is where the mage slept. But the mage was doing some evil spells on mud crabs. And there you go. So, not exactly sure what kind of evil spells that he was doing to mud crabs, unless we can probably find the mage or the journal. But I mean, I don't imagine he's here or anything. So, anyways, we got fishing to do. Woo! All right. Yeah. While fishing, press activate to reel in your line. Reeling when there is a strong pull on your line will reel in your catch. Ripples on the surface when casting your lines are from nearby fish. If the water is calm when you cast your line, there are no more fish to catch here. Fish will return in a day's time. Oh yeah, look at that view. We got a lady over there, just like looking at the distance, doing stuff, doing nothing. Oh, we got a bucket. Woo! Why the fuck did we get a bucket? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do what the journal said, and I'm gonna... Hang on, first of all, I'm gonna drop this. Oh, sorry. Don't need that. And let's go ahead and skip time, just so we can get to dusk. And maybe catch some better fish. Alright, let's go one more hour. There we go. Alright.
I always felt a great deal of guilt running from Nightcaller Temple and leaving my friends to die. I'll never forgive myself for that.
Ooh, what the hell? Arctic Grayling. Ah, this is what the guy caught in his journal. Okay. So, yeah, you know what? This is a nice break apart from the normal.
The greatest moment in my life. I'll never forget the warmth that spread through my heart when we embraced.
That's what I was saying before I was interrupted. This is kind of a nice breakup to the regular videos, stuff like that, you know. Of course, we might do some, we'll definitely do some more story missions, because we gotta get to the Cause of Winterhold to discover, you know, the Elder Scrolls, which we've already done in the last episode, so we won't be going over that again. But, you know, just to, alright, let's make sure we have more fish. But just, you know, so we can get started and, you know, get something kicking. Yeah, I like to break apart sometime from, you know, from the regular missions, stuff like that, you know, to do some fun stuff. Especially since this is a special holiday. Also day. Oh, I got driven on mudcraft. Please throw that back. But yeah. So yeah, so, and I did mention that, you know, sometimes, you know, we'll just chill out, do some fishing. I guess build a house like Aranda's doing. Why are you fixing this random dude's house? We don't even know this guy. Alright, well, we'll just leave it to it, right, Lydia? Alright, let's see if we can try to catch one more fish. If not, we'll go ahead and continue. And if we do, we'll go ahead and continue to our destination. So we'll actually go ahead and fast travel over to Windhelm since we've already discovered it. It's a nice scenery, man. So I like how they actually purposely had Lydia out on the right there. So, hey, if anyone wants to take a wallpaper, go for it now. So, alright. Well, crew, let's get going. So, yeah, let's move. Alright. Wait, hang on, hold up. Oh, I think I know. So I was looking at the compass and it said that there's like a small house nearby. I'm like, wait, what? Where? I think that's supposed to be your Dark Brotherhood sanctuary, though. Oh, okay. So apparently we didn't discover this yet, but we will pretty soon. We'll just go ahead and go to the Windhelm Stables and just fast travel there. Just screw it. I can't be asked. Oh, here you are. Okay. I like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Windhelm. Oh wait, no. Winterhold.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
You know, I remember I was watching a video of some guy playing every Elder Scrolls game, and I think in the first game you could actually go everywhere, but obviously everything was pixelated and low quality, so it wasn't like that. But it was but it was quite insane how like the places that are named here, like the main cities, are the same names in that game. And I think that game takes place in the third era, but pretty early, so.
You shall not gain entry.
Alright, la 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 la.
This is the College of Winterhold. Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? It would seem not just a small test, if you will. Dragon Ball. It's been so. I would be most impressed to see that. Greetings. Welcome to the College of Winterhold.
Is that enough?
If it's true, and you do have the voice, would you mind
I just did, fam.
showing me? I've never seen it firsthand. So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some.
Not exactly
empathy
how
with one of
you
the
expect me to dress up, right? But trust me, it's for
I think
video.
there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Oh, hi. Alright, let's get it on. So, as before, I need to keep my distance with this chick because she likes to turn around and talk to me. There's something that's been going on since the PlayStation 3 days, and for some reason she still does it, but oh well. This is a very pretty ass like place though, like to come through at night. So I've always enjoyed like nighttime settings way more than daytime. And I think because in daytime, like you can see like the background like more clearly, and you know it lightens up the background or whatever. But like at night though, when it's hard to see, but everything is so like has like a bluish tint to it. I mean, sorry, I'll keep up. She's like, shut the hell up. I'm like, okay. But you get what I mean though, so I like the nighttime.
Winterhold's glory days no longer.
Alright, thank you, bye bye.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Oh, there's Zargo.
Yes.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert level destruction spells yet?
Not yet, but I will.
Ah, this is good. But Jizargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo.
Yes, of course.
Wow, that guy is magical. Now, yeah, that's definitely a follower that we will, you know, work towards once we probably start doing the Calls of Winterhold. Like main story, basically the main just story. But I don't really want to quite do it yet, because I want to work on getting my level like higher. So yeah, and you know what? I imagine that the guy that we are looking for is not here. Because first of all, he's not here. But secondly, let's see. Secondly, he's probably just like sleeping or something like that. So I guess we gotta go get him. I hope we don't have to travel far. The hell is he? Oh my god, you know what? No. I know exactly what's about to happen. I'm gonna go in there, talk to him, and then activate his like AI pathing to where he has to slowly walk his ass back to the library to get the books. I'm like, nah man, that's gonna take like 9 years or so. So we'll just go ahead and there we go. Just fast travel into time and stuff like that. Imagine if you can just skip time. But I mean, I wouldn't want to do that because yeah, like, you can't go back in time, which, I mean, I guess makes sense, but you can only go forward in time? Nah, it's not me.
I don't want to see you treating it. You are now in the Arcanium. Disrupt. Now, do you require assistance?
Alright,
The most well-known stronghold is Dushnik Yal. Here.
I'm looking for an
What
old
do you
school.
plan to do with it? Do you think that
we've already
it
talked
should
to
be
this
kept
guy
under the
before, so-
highest security? What about... I'll bring it... So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
I do love how you can just go be like, hey Lydia, I'm the Dragon Morse. What? Alright then, I guess you can have my income
Try not to
taxes and
spill
all that.
anything on them.
Alright. So these are the 2 books that we've already read before, basically telling you, hey man, the effects of the old scrolls are very scary and dangerous, so be careful. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and learn our Telekinesis Arrow. So I guess I didn't end up loading or saving the last time I was here, but before we left. But yeah, when I came back into the game last night, you know, to try to record the video, but then the game crashed. I ended up on the stairs and
Hundreds
Urag
of years
wasn't
have
even
gone
there,
into
so.
You need a book? You talk to me.
Alright.
He's been gone for a long... Somewhere... He said he found... haven't heard from him since.
Alright, well, let's go find Septimus Cygnus. Wow. Alright. I have nothing else to say. I mean, it's self-explanatory. It's just go find a crazy dude. So, which oddly enough, it might be a little harder to find in Skyrim. So, especially if you keep, you know, mixing with civilization, like that. All right, time to do the ultimate pro test. Make sure I am a pro at this game. Oh yeah! See if I survive. I'm a survivor. Woo! First try. So, 10 years later, and I am still guilty of actually failing that at times. But to me, I made it a tradition to do a leap of faith. You know, Assassin's Creed. Off the bridge every time I start this quest. Which, yeah, I've been through this quest like 9 million times. Like, not even lying. I mean, I'm lying about the 9 million of an exaggeration, but nah, every time I start this quest, I've always done the leap of faith off the bridge because I cannot be asked to go all the way over there to come all the way down and like a nice little boy or something like that. Nah, it's not me. Alright. You know, I wonder if the in the survival mode, like I think this would be considered warm or something like that. But oh well, I wouldn't know. So try playing survival mode like the first few times the first few episodes, and I just couldn't get into it. You know, like I don't like having having consistent negative effects going on. You know what I mean? Like I understand the sleeping, the eating, and all that stuff, but then you have the disease, the weather, and stuff like that. All the stuff to manage. Plus no fast travel. And personally, I'm kind of in the middle when it comes to, you know, if you like fast travel, if you don't like fast travel, I'm okay with it. If it's a new game, stuff like that, like a brand sneaking new game, then I discourage fast traveling. I've always tried to, you know, just actually go to where I'm supposed to go. But then if you play this game like a billion times, like Skyrim, then and it's telling you to go from one side of the map to the other, I'm like, nah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and skip. So skip the trip. But yeah, alright. Hold on to your butts, 'cause this guy's pretty weird.
I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths. When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
I heard you know about Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think.
Ooh, big word.
The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I have arisen beyond its grasp.
Are you alright?
Oh, I am well. I will be well. Well to be within the will inside the walls.
So, where's this scroll?
Here. Well, here as in this plane. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Can you help me get the Elder Scrolls or not?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
What do you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer's city slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
Alright, so where's this Black Reach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazark. Ovtan, the point of puncture, of first entry, of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
How do I get in?
Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
So I feel like if this was an Ubisoft game, like he just gave me two pieces of what I need to solve a puzzle, right? So I feel like if this is an Ubisoft game, it would have had me like mess around doing some side quests just to get the cube and the spear from like different parts of the map. So just you know, Ubisoft knowledge. So what is an Elder Scroll, crazy
You
man?
look to your left, you see one way. You look to your right, you see another. But neither is any harder than the opposite. But the Elder Scrolls, they look left and right in the stream of time. The future and past are as one. Sometimes they even look up. What do they see then? What if they dive in? Then the madness begins.
Okay. So what do you want with the Elder Scroll?
Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox. Look upon it and wonder. Inside is the heart of a god, the heart of you and me. But it was hidden away, not by the dwarves, you see. They were already gone. Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away. The scroll will give the deep vision needed to open it. For not even the strongest machinations of the Dwemer can hold off the all-sight given by an Elder Scroll.
So what do I do with this cube?
To glimpse the world inside an Elder Scroll can damage the eyes or the mind, as it has to Septimus.
Oh wow,
The
this guy's better
Dwemer
with Elder
found a
Scroll.
loophole, as they always do, to focus the knowledge away and inside without harm. Place the lexicon into their contraption, and focus the knowings into it. When it brims with glow, bring it back, and Septimus can read once more.
So I remember when we read the book about telling you about the effects of the Elder Scrolls, basically if you read it without like learning how to fortify your mind and all that stuff like the Moth's Breach do in Cyrodiil, you basically will lose either a piece of your mind or a piece of your vision or something like that for a little bit of knowledge. This guy, he obviously knows his stuff, right? But he's weird! He's crazy! And he just mentioned that he knows he's read an Elder Scroll, so it makes sense. For this guy to be crazy but smart. Crazy smart? Is that a thing? I don't know. So what do I do with the spear?
The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearings?
I mean, I do have sort of a problem with that, so maybe. Alright, thank you. Stop looking at me now. So yeah, and this is the very big mysterious Dwemer lockbox that we have no clue. But where's the Dwemer? Well, sit down, kids. I got more story for you. I'm pretty sure there's a book in here that tells you. Oh look, this is all about the freaking Dwemers. Wow. Dwemer history and culture. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a read. So. Oh wait a minute. Okay. Wait, we can't. Oh, there we go. That's weird. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah, here we go. Alright, that's weird. Collected essay on Dwemer history and culture, chapter 1. Marabar Soul and the Trivialization of the Dwemer in Popular Culture by Hasfat and Tabulis. While Marabar Soul's ancient tales. Wow, okay, let me repeat that. While Marabar. Fucking hell, this guy's name's so hard. Marabar Soul's ancient tales of the Dwemer was definitively debunked in scholarly circles as early as the Ring of Kataria. The first, I guess. It remains one of the staples of literate middle classes of the empire. It has served to set the image of the Dwemer. The image. Oh my god, I'm having such a terrible time reading this book. Cause I've read like 4 books so far, There's only so much books you can read until your brain starts getting fried. Alright. While Morbor's sole ancient tales of Dwemer was definitively debunked in scholarly circles as early as the reign of Kataria I, it remains one of the staples of the literate middle classes of the Empire, and has served to set the image of the Dwemer in the popular imaginations for generations of school children. What about this lengthy but curiously insubstantial tome has proved so captivating to the public that it has been able to see off both the scorn of the literati and the scathing critiques of the scholars? That's a new word. Before examining this question, a brief summary of the provenance and subsequent career of ancient tales would be appropriate. First published around Second Era 670 in the God damn, this book just has a lot of huge words, man. Interregnum between the fall of the First Cyrodiilic Empire and the rise of Tiberius Septim. It was originally presented as a serious scholarly work based on research in the archive of the University of Gwynlem. And in the chaos of that era was taken at face value, a sign of the sad state of Dwemer scholarship in those years. Little is known of the author, but Marbar's soul was most likely a pseudonym of Gore Philem, a prolific writer of penny dreadful romances of that era, who is known to have used many other pseudonym. While most of Philem's stay in school, kids, by the way, stay in school. Alright, while most of Philem's other work has thankfully been lost to history, what little survives matches ancient tales in both language and tone. See Loma's textual comparison of Gore Philem's a hypothetical treachery of Marbar Soul's ancient tale of the Dwemer. Philem lived in Cyrodiil his whole life, writing light entertainment for the elite of the old imperial capital. Why he decided to turn his hand to the Dwemer is unknown, but it is clear that his research consisted of nothing more than collecting the peasant tales of the Nibene Valley and recasting them in Dwemer guise. The book proved popular in Cyrodiil, and Philem continued to turn out more volumes until the series numbered 7 in all. Ancient Tales of the Dwemer, and thus firmly established as a local favorite in Cyrodiil, already in its 17th printing. Right when the historical forces that propelled Tiberius Septim to prominence also began to spread the literature of the heartland across the continent, Morbor's sole version of the Dwemer was seized upon in a surge of human racial nationalism that had not yet subsided. The Dwemer appear in these tales as creatures of fable and light fantasy, but in general they are just like us. They come across as a bit eccentric, perhaps, but certainly there is nothing fearsome or dangerous about them. Compare these to the Dwemers of early Redguard legend, a mysterious, powerful race, capable of bending the very laws of nature to their will, vanished but perhaps not gone. Or the Dwemer portrayed in the most ancient Nord sagas, fearsome warriors tainted by blasphemous religious practices, who used their profane mechanism to drive the Nords from Morrowind. Morbor's soul Dwemer were much more amenable to the spirit of the time, which saw humans as the pinnacle of creation and the other races as unenlightened barbarians of imperfect, lesser versions of human eager for tutelage. Ancient tales fall firmly in the latter camp, which does much to explain its enduring hold on the popular imagination. Marbor's soul Dwemer are so much more comfortable, so much friendlier, so much more familiar than the real Dwemer, whose truly mysterious nature we are only beginning to understand. The public prefers the light, trivial version of this vanished race, and from what I have learned in my years of studying the Dwemer, I have some sympathy for that preference. As the following essays will show, the Dwemer were, to our modern eyes, a remarkably unlikable people in many ways. Basically, the Dwemers were dwarves, alright? But in dwarves, you know, little people, some would call it. They basically built the Dwemer ruins, and basically some of the Dwemer mechanical enemies that we will see pretty like in the next episode. But they vanish. The dwarves just I can't do a ham. I gotta warm up. They just poof out of thin air. No one knows why. No one knows where they are, if they're still alive or anything like that. So an extinction for a whole race is freaking crazy, man. All right. Speaking of crazy, here comes some more. Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and brace for a crash because there's supposed to be a certain someone to talk to me about stuff. Well, we didn't crash, but I guess Hermaeus Mora is just taking a day off for Christmas. I mean, hey, I guess God's gotta have a holiday as well, right? I mean, they can't be doing everything, you know. Even in real life, if you believe, you know, God even took a break on his day off, so whatever, I guess.
Until I was taken in by a priest of Mara who lived in Morthal.
Congratulations. Alright. Well, I guess we shall go ahead and make it the travels to Alftan, since I guess we kept Parthenas waiting for about 2 or 3 weeks now. But yeah, so in the next episode we'll go ahead and capture or get our Elder Scrolls. So I know this episode has been very chill. You know, we done some fishing, we got the holiday outfit, and we read some books. But you know, sometimes that's gonna happen. You know, like I said, it's Skyrim, right? We got 1 billion episodes to get through before we ever get to the end of the game. Which I still don't really believe that we will. But you know what? Only dreams. We can only dream. And dreams sometimes can come true. So, anyways, thanks so much for watching. Once again, have a good Merry Holidays, wherever you guys worship, or whatever you worship, whatever you celebrate, or whatever you do. And if you're working, huge shout out to you, fam. I mean, really, it means a lot. And I don't know, I don't really see people giving them shout outs, so I guess, I don't know, I can be doing something a little different, but oh well. Anything to say, Skritz, before we head off? Go find food? Okay, thank you. How about you, Lydia? Anything?
I've got your back.
I appreciate it. So, Lydia's got your back, fams. Rander?
Mara protect us.
Mara protects us all,
I'm
people.
ready. Let's continue.
Alrighty, well, have a great Christmas, and thanks so much for watching.